everybody and welcome back to Tenza Motorsports. Today we're going to be doing just a quick discussion video and I'll play some B-roll of us opening up these bevinsee bushings, and if you use this link right here you can actually get a discount off your next bevinsee order. But these are going to be for this car, and I want to talk about why we're putting these ones on a car that was supposed to be all ECS tuning stuff versus my race car, which is just out of camera view here, which basically has all bevinsee stuff. We were going to do a side-by-side comparison, but why are we putting these on this car? Before we get into that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like and enjoy this type of content. Also make sure to follow us on Instagram, Tenza_motorsports. This car right here has a ECS tuning solid mounted subframe kit. It's got a couple, I can't remember if the other ones are solid or not, but they basically have like no flex in them at all. As stiff as you can get is better for bushings when it comes to performance. These are a polyurethane. They are very, very, very stiff. You can't move them with your hands, and they're gonna make my race car feel completely different. As a bit of a teaser, I have driven my car and it feels like totally different. So to be able to do a comparison side by side, this is a bunch of solid bushings versus your polyurethanes on the other car. But we are putting bevinsee on this car. And the reason for that is a lot of kits aren't complete. So this kit right here that we put in this car was, I had to go through the website and figure out, okay, you know, here's the upper and here's the lower and there's the outer and the inner. It's kind of ridiculous to try to figure out all the bushings that you need. And I will link everything that you need to do a kit down in the description, but bevinsee is developing an entire kit. So you buy that one kit and it comes with every single bushing that you need for the rear end of your car. For every one company that has a complete kit, there's like 20 or 30 that don't. And then you've got to sit there and try to like mix and match and try to find out what companies you do and don't like. And okay, well, these guys have solid ones and these guys have polyurethane and I don't want to mix and match. That's very frustrating to me, because most of the time you can just buy a kit. The front end, I can buy an entire kit, no problem. In fact, most of them sell as kits. So why is the rear end so neglected on these cars? And I think it's because they're a little bit more difficult to do and people just don't do them. And it makes a huge difference. There's a lot of power, especially when you start supercharging, turbocharging these cars. There's a lot of power that runs through your rear diff and down your drive shaft. We're putting stuff in the front end of the car. So why aren't you replacing things in the back of the car? So we are going to be putting these in the back of this car here because we can't find any better option. People either sell a partial kit or I can't find the ones that I want. OEM, you can get a lot of OEM ones. So if you just want to just do an OEM replacement rear end kit, yeah, absolutely. They're all over the place. But upgraded ones, they're few and far between. Bevinsee's never let us down. We've been really happy with their products in the past. A lot of us don't do the rear ends. I mean, I've been building my white car, again, the one that's just over here, for like 7 or 8 years. And I just barely did the rear end in it. The reinforcement plates and then all of the bushings. And it is a big project. I spent several days doing that, just straight, like 6, 7, 8 hours a day for a couple days straight. And so I understand that it's a pain, but if you can get yourself a bushing puller and press kit, these really aren't that difficult to do. So yeah, this isn't a step-by-step video. I will link the other video that we did where we put these in the car, talked about them. I will have that linked here, but I just kind of wanted to share why this car is kind of getting a bit of a mix match set of rear bushings. Yeah, bevinsee parts have been really good for us. And again, the link right here will give you a discount on your next order. And then everything that I was just talking about will be linked down in the description below. So thanks everybody so much for watching. There will be B-roll of me opening these up and putting them on the car. And I've just been really happy with them. And that's why we decided to go bevinsee once more, even though this is supposed to be kind of like a nicer solid rear end versus the bevinsee ones, that we're still putting them in this car. So thanks again so much for watching. We'll see everybody in the next video.
am.